Hi guys, so someone we haven't heard from in a while, Michael Gove, Brexiteer, was in the House of Commons on Monday where he, lied to the House of Commons. Now, he was asked a question by a Welsh Tory MP. She was asking about free ports in Wales, and Gove lied. And he was neither challenged by the Speaker of the House, and he wasn't challenged by the opposition on this lie. Now, something has to be done about this. But let's hear the question from the Welsh MP and then from the Minister for Levelling Up.
Mr Speaker, this government is committed to at least one new free port in Wales. I chair the Anglesey Free Port Bidding Consortium. Can the Secretary of State reassure my Ynys Môn constituents that he is working with the Welsh Government to ensure that there's at least one new free port in Wales?
Well, free ports are one of the many advantages that all the nations of the United Kingdom can enjoy as a result of our departure from the European Union. Free ports will allow investment in every part of the United Kingdom, and I'm looking forward to working with partners in Wales and indeed in Scotland and Northern Ireland in order to make sure that we can seize the opportunities that Brexit provides for our coastal communities.
And then the Speaker moves on to the next MP. So Michael Gove stood up in the House of Commons and lied. And the Speaker of the House did not say, Mr. Minister or Mr. Gove, you better not call him by his name, you have to call him by the Minister, his title. Would you like to correct the record? Because you made a mistake here. You misled Parliament. It was not necessary to leave the European Union in order to install these free ports. Why? Well, you can see here, this is on Wikipedia. It says, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'll leave a link in the description. I've covered this before. Some special economic zones are called free ports. Michael Gove was talking about free ports. Something that have historically been endowed with favourable customs regulations, such as the free port of Trieste in Italy. As Britain has proposed the creation of 10 free ports after leaving the European Union in early 2020, the EU was clamping down on 82 free zones after finding that their special status had aided the financing of terrorism, money laundering and organised crime. So Michael Gove has said we needed to leave the European Union in order to have these free ports, but the European Union is clamping down on free ports. So how can the European Union be clamping down on free ports within the EU if it was necessary to leave the EU to have these free ports? Now, the UK used to have free ports, and I've talked about this before. They were ended in 2012. They were brought in by Margaret Thatcher, and they were ended in 2012 by, who do you think? What government was in charge? What party was in charge in 2012? The Conservative Party. So the Conservative Party brought in free ports while it was a member of the European Union or European Community, and it ended free ports while it was a member of the European Union. And Michael Gove stood up on the House of Commons and told the Speaker and MPs that it was necessary to leave the European Union in order to have these free ports. A lie. But what's worse about all of this is that the Speaker did not interrupt. Now, the Speaker I'm a little bit upset with because he's been complaining about ministers leaking information to the media before presenting it to the House of Commons. He's angry about that, but he's not angry with members of Parliament lying in the House of Commons. What is the point in having a House of Commons? What is the point in having debates if a minister is able to lie and not be held to account? I keep ranting about this, but I think it's necessary because it renders Parliament useless if a government minister can stand up there and lie, and a member of the opposition cannot challenge them, and the Speaker of the House cannot challenge them. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Speaker of the House hitting him with whatever is near him. I'm talking about him asking the minister, I'm sorry, would you like to correct the record? Because perhaps you have misled Parliament. Perhaps you've made a mistake. Perhaps you have lied. And Michael Gove would have to respond by saying, yes, I did lie, or no, I didn't. And if he said, no, I didn't, then he could get off the hook. But at least he would be challenged. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.